Hi, happy Friday. Today I want to talk to you about volunteering your time to nonprofits. So it's very important to know this if you are a nonprofit or if you are someone who wants to volunteer your service for nonprofit as the time you contributed to be donated to nonprofit, hoping that you can get deduction. I just hate to break it out to you and say, unfortunately, IRS does not accept that. So if you donate your time for any nonprofit, you cannot deduct your time from taxes. So some people think, if you have if you volunteer for a nonprofit, then you can take the value of your time and deduct it. Unfortunately, this does not happen like this. This is not the case. IRS does not allow that. You can donate your money. This is how they want you to do it. You can deduct cash or even in-kind donation. Like if you donate clothes or anything else, like for a nonprofit, it can be deductible, but you have to be careful about the value. But donating your time is not deductible. Donating your time is just like between you and God. IRS does not approve that. So if you are looking to get deduction, you have to do something different than donating your time. You have to go work and donate your cash, donate in-kind item, and when you do donate in-kind item, you want to make sure you evaluate them correctly. And there's a lot of rules. Like, it's a little complicated to do the in-kind donation. So if you have a question about that, feel free to reach out. I'll be happy to talk to you about it, and I can talk about it in another video. But today in this video, I wanted to focus more about volunteering your time. So how can volunteers benefit from volunteering their time on nonprofit? How can you attract volunteers? Well, first of all, in order to sustain the volunteers you have to have a management system. You cannot just randomly have people like volunteering their time and like hoping and praying that they will come back. You have to have a system to have volunteer sign up, system to have just appreciating those volunteers, and also to have work that have volunteer like they want to come back and donate for your organization. Donate their time for your organization. Because I've seen a lot of organizations, what they do is like they get volunteers and they have them do very boring stuff they don't want to do. Well, yeah, this is important sometimes, but you want to be careful on what type of work those volunteers they wanted to do. Why did they want to help you? Like, what type of work excite these type of volunteer? So you want to like have a program, have age groups, have a lot of system in place to help you manage and engage the community to be able to volunteer for your organization. You have to accept the fact also there are some people like they want to volunteer once and that's it, and there are some other people like they want to volunteer regularly. If there are people like who are willing and have the time to volunteer for your organization regularly, but you have to make sure you have a system in place, like I said, in order to keep them interested and engaged with you. So they have to feel this is your organization. You should really appreciate them in the way they want to be appreciated. So you really have to see what's in there for them. Even though like a lot of people, like when they want to volunteer because they believe on your cause. But also there's like some people that require community hours. Some people if you want to have college students or even high school students, they might are interested with getting some hours for their school. So there's like different goals for different people. So you want to see like who do you want volunteering at your organization, what type of skills do you want to be volunteered. But let me tell you, don't volunteer something like creating the budget. Don't have that be created by volunteer, because the person who creates the budget needs to be in staff or needs to be someone who is always there, who you can reach. And volunteers you might reach today, but tomorrow who knows. So you want to make sure like this critical stuff are created with someone who is paid, just to be in the safe side, like who has a system, like either in staff person or a consultant that you know where to get them, not a volunteer. Volunteer can help with collecting data, but you have also to have a system to hold this data. For example, you might have an event and you need volunteers just for that specific event. Also, you want to have a system for them to use. Not like have people sign up in a sheet and then that volunteers take that sheet and leave. Then it's useless, right? You didn't get anything. So, but just be aware and just be conscious. Like when you tell the volunteer what value they can get, never tell them they can they can get a tax deduction, because they cannot unless they put cash. If they give you $20, they get that $20 in a tax deduction. But if they work for you for 100 hours, nothing tax-wise, nothing. So be careful what you advertise for. Be careful what you tell, what you promise your volunteers, because volunteers are one of the team member, not one of the team, a component of the teams that organizations have. So you have your board members, you have your staff, you have consultants and volunteers. Volunteers are very, very important, especially like for special occasion, or if you're doing a big project and you need someone help, like just one time off, but you have to have a system. Main thing on anything that you do as a nonprofit is to have a system in place, to have something, to have a structure. Like you don't want to just do the work and then not being organized, don't have a system. You have to treat your organization as a business, because it is a business. It's just a different tax code. You have a lot of requirements, so just make sure you are in compliance. And also don't rely on volunteers. Don't rely on volunteers. Volunteers are just like complimentary for your organization. You want to rely on staff, consultants, and board member. That's another issue. That's another topic. Like we can talk about board members more, but for now, like let's just focus on the volunteers. And if you have any question about that, let me know. I hope that was helpful. I hope that you got value from this. If you got any value, share this with someone else. And if you are looking to get funding for your organization, sign up for my free masterclass, how to get $10,000 in 30 days for your organization. Link in the bio. And if you are watching this on YouTube, then subscribe, share with others, and then the link to join my masterclass will be on the description and in the comments. Talk to you soon. Let me know if you have any question, and if you want me to talk about specific thing, I'll be happy to talk to you about it. And I hope to see you and anyone who you think might be interested and may get value from the masterclass in the masterclass soon. Talk to you soon. Bye.